Hey, JJ the drama teacher here to help teachers teach how to integrate the arts in their classroom. And a simple way to start with that is something called a tableau. A tableau is just a frozen picture in time. My students are demonstrating their first tableau. Their assignment is to do a surprise party tableau. That means some surprise some kind of way. We don't know if it's an engagement, a surprise baby shower, a surprise birthday party, a surprise welcome home. So then we should be able to tell stories through our tableaus. So looking at this tableau, I would say we can quite clearly see the iconic image. Someone raise their hand and tell me, what do you think the surprise is going to be? Gavin?
I think it's a surprise engagement.
So it looks like a surprise engagement party. Again, we see that iconic symbol. And it's interesting, right away, can someone tell me what we think this character right here is feeling or thinking in that scene, in that moment, in that tableau?
I think she's thinking, like, why would he propose to me or something, because she's rejecting him.
We feel a rejection coming on. Now, the beautiful thing about tableaus is we want to see facial expressions so the character can let us know what they might be thinking in that moment. This is a really good example of someone who might be shocked or thinking. And then this is another great example of someone having some kind of emotion or reaction to the scene that's about to unfold. Part of a tableau is to pique the audience's interest, to make them want to learn more and discover scenes. So again, their assignment is to do 3 or 4 nonverbal scenes from the beginning of the surprise party to the middle of the surprise party, and let us see what we can discover as the story unfolds. The audience is looking for characters who might be older, younger, who might be related, and we're looking for story elements. So let's see relationships and character development as the scene unfolds in 3, 2, begin your scene work. And freeze. All right. Audience, raise your hand. Stay there in your tableau if you can, please. Raise your hand of any new discoveries from the scene work that just unfolded. Morgan?
I found out that the first engaged couple, she obviously didn't want to be there, and then they surprised me when I thought they were like gay and they were going to get married and they were going to get married. But then Antonio came up and ran and he proposed, and then she like fell down crying, but he's happy.
So we thought that she was the rejecter, and now we're wondering if she's the rejectee. Would that be fair to say? So anybody see any kids in the scene? Raise your hand if you see a kid in the scene. What kid do you see in the scene?
I think the person in the back, he's the kid because he was just on his phone, not really doing anything.
And when we say kid, we could mean teenager. Sometimes I like to go preschool, elementary, middle, or high, because whether or not they're 6 or 7 or 8 years old can, be determined later, but generally speaking, what their time frame is. So here's an example of a second tableau where we're discovering more about the characters and in the scene how they might be interacting and reacting to each other.